holidays. Niamh here with
Rainbow!
Seamus.
and
Bridget.
Bridget. So today we are we're going to make a couple cards. So one of the things we're also going to do is stamp on some things that we'll put on our cards. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, so we picked out a whole bunch of Christmas stamps. We'll figure this part out in just a sec. So we want to create what we're going to do right now is we're going to create a waterfall card. Do you know what that is?
Well, it's like a card with flaps, and you pull down, and the flaps move.
Yeah. This is a really cool card. And we're going to create lots of fun things with it. But before we put it together, I want to have a stamp on it a little bit. Okay? So, what kind of what kind of Christmas things do we want this card to say? Do we want to do the 12 days of Christmas, or do we want to do the night before Christmas? Which one?
12 days of Christmas.
We get one vote for 12 days of Christmas. Which one for you?
Night before.
Night before. One for night before. Which one? Bridget?
Night before.
Night before. Okay, well, I also have 12 days of Christmas paper for, we can do that with the next card, okay? So, there we go. So, we'll do night before Christmas. We'll pull out this one. We can possibly use these, the stringy ones. We're also going to use maybe a Santa.
And a snowflake for me, because
And,
it's not my
oh, the
friend.
mouse. And not a creature. And children all nestled, snug in their beds.
In the poem.
Oh, in the
I'm
poem.
doing
All right.
snowflake. I'm doing a snowflake.
So, basically what's going to happen, we have these little cards here that we're going to put together on this strip. And there's lots of videos on YouTube on showing how to do a cascading waterfall, which we'll get to that step next. First, what we want to do, we want to stamp on some of these. So this is the top one. This is the one in the front that you're going to see. When that flips over, it's going to, about the first ½ inch, we're not going to see. But we will see all of this. So I think we should put this one here.
It's like the header.
And maybe
That doesn't fit.
that fits. Like that?
Yes.
Like that? What do you think?
Sure.
And this one on one of them on
Bridget
mine.
wants a snowflake on it.
'Twas the night before Christmas when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas would soon be there. So on the next one, hold on. We'll do that. Hold on. I'm going to probably decorate right there. Now on this one, we're going to do another one. So we got to stay clear of like the first ½ inch, but we can stamp like that, okay? So maybe on this one we can do the Santa.
The mouse.
Uh-huh.
And a snowflake.
And then on this one, this is the last one, we could do
Snowflake.
not a creature we're stirring. And then we could put the mouse like right there. We could put this up in the corner.
Stop putting the snowflake there.
We're not going to use a snowflake, but we can put the snowflake on the cover, okay? We'll use that on the cover,
Oh,
okay? So maybe we'll do this and
and what about these plants?
Those are for later, okay?
let's see. This one might be a little too big. Maybe we can do it like this. Like that. What do you think? What do you think of that? Good?
Good.
All right, so let's finish stamping.
I just put these back.
Yeah, we'll use that on the cover. Hold on. So I'm going to move this out of the way, my scoring board. This I think I'm going to put at the bottom of the thing. So let's do this one first. So we want to use a bigger thing. I think we can use this one. So basically what I do, these are a special kind of, these are the rocking blocks. Okay, so you can put it right there and then rock it once you put it on. Okay? Okay?
Okay.
So the back of this one is going to be white. So what color ink? The main colors we're using for this are blue and red. Okay?
Red.
Well, let me see if I can find a red.
Red.
I have blue, and I actually have a lot of greens. It might be a good idea to use some
She
greens.
has pink.
I don't, yeah, I have pink, but I don't have
In
red.
there.
I don't actually, you know,
There's a stamp in there. Two
yes.
of them.
I'm actually not a big stamper, so I don't have a huge collection of colors for stamps. I'd like to get more stamp colors, but, you know, I don't have a whole lot of them, so we'll have to
You can
deal with what we have. We could also use black. Black would be good too. All right, so you want blue. Okay.
This one.
So it's, for bigger stamps like this, it's easier to use a stamping block and go over the ink, the image like this. Ready? Ready, guys?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so help me. Okay, so we want to go straight down right here, and then we rock it this way and rock it that way. And you put a finger in the middle. You want to put a finger in the middle for me? Bridget, you want to put a finger in the middle?
I am a finger.
All right, we're really indenting that impression. All right, lift up. Lift up. Look how nice that is. What do you think? Does that look good?
Good enough.
Good.
Christmas.
Now we want to put this one
Was the night before
right here,
Christmas.
right? All right, we should probably stick with blue, okay?
Was the night before Christmas.
All right, now I'm going to use my fingers to really get that down in there. All right, so Seamus, would you like to ink this up?
Ink it.
You can ink up the next one. You'll ink up the Santa, okay?
And I'll ink up the snowflake. I'll ink up the
What?
snowflake.
All right, so I'm just going to position this in the right spot, and then you guys can put your... Hold on. I'm just making sure it's right where it needs to be, right there. Okay, press in.
Hey,
We're rocking
your
back.
finger is on mine. Bridget,
Okay, move your hands.
Bridget.
All right, what do you think, you guys?
Yeah.
That looks cool, huh? All right, so that's the first one. We've got that one
And
done.
now the snowflake, come on. Snow.
All right, there we go. So we got each of them done. All right, so we got the stamping part done, right? Right? Well, I know you're going to do your snowflakes in the front. Now, before we put these together, I have a special thing that we're going to do. We're going to put a corner, rounded corner edge on a lot of these, okay? So I'm going to do it on this one and on the top because it'll be down like this, so when it flips up, it'll be like that,
It's like
okay?
a hole punch. Except
Yep.
it does it with the corners.
So you line it up and make sure this side's flat, that side's flat, and punch. And look at that. And then the other side.
Can I punch one?
Look at that. Isn't that nice?
Punch one.
Hold on. Yep. All right. So now, Rhiannon, push down.
And now me.
Hold on.
Me, I
So.
got to do 3.
So this is going to be the pull tab for the mechanism, okay? Come here. This is the pull tab for it, okay? We're going to glue this part right here. I'm going to use this glue. This is a
Liquid glue.
Tombow mono liquid glue, and I'm gonna go both sides here like that. Let it sit for just a second to get a little tacky. Yep.
So tacky.
I'm gonna let that sit. Right?
Uh-huh.
So this glue is tacky enough that I think I'm going to go ahead and put it on here, and it's gonna go just like about right here. All right, look at that, you guys. We got our thing here. All right.
Will it actually work?
Yep, and now I'm going to glue this right here. All right, so before I go further, I just want to explain what I've got here so far. All right, so before we go further, what we've got here is this 12-inch long piece of cardstock, and I picked the brown because I liked the look of the brown, and it just seemed very rustic Christmas looking. And I have it 12 inches. The card that these are going to go in is a 5x7 card. I basically mapped out the 6 inches right here as being for the card, so that when it's folded in half, that's 6 inches right here. Okay, so on the side, on the top side of this card, every ½ inch, so I measured out 4 inches for the, or 4.5 actually, sorry. 4.5 inches by 4.5 inches is the size of this. I scored, this is a scoring board, ½ an inch, right there, right there, right there, and right there. So 6, 6.5, 7, 7.5. And then to really secure these folds, to make them really bendy, I folded them this way and then folded them back on each line, okay? So that's what we've got here. Now, the next part, we have to put these together. So I think, that's right, the top one. So on each line, we gotta glue our piece too. So I'm gonna put this right here, and I'm gonna use my ATG gun, or ATG. All right, so check this out. I'm doing a strip right there. So I've got the rounded edges here, right? Mm-hmm. That's gonna go right here. Right? I'm lining it up perfectly. All right, so we got that side, right? Now can you guys help me press and push to the sides? All right, good job. All right, next up. Ooh, all right, so the next one is going to be, it was the Santa one, right? The Santa one. So before we put that on there, I'm just going to go ahead and I'm gonna put this here. We're gonna glue this on there. You gonna help me, Bridget, this part? Okay. Ready, Bridget?
Yeah.
All right, can you help me press it down?
Press, press, pressy, press, pressy, press.
See, can you go like this?
Yeah, and press it.
All right. So this one's gonna go right, like, just line it up, just like that. All right, press down, you guys. Press down. Okay. All right, up, up. All right. Now next. Ooh, look at that Santa. Very nice, huh? Now this one is going to be the red one, and it's going to have this on it. You guys, let me line it up. Sorry if I'm blocking the camera. All right, now let's press it down. Lift, thank you.
I lifted mine immediately.
All right, so we got that one. So now, to complete the mechanism, before I glue this on, this picture on, we have to put this as a way to guide this through. Okay, so this one, this is basically going to go through this thing. Now this is mostly going to be hidden like that, but it'll guide through. We have to score this so that it can wrap around. this is 10 inches, and I know that this, the paper is 4 and a half. So let's go in about 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're going 3 inches in. That means there's 4 inches. We got to go back 1/4 of an inch. So this is a 10-inch strip. I'm marking at 2 7/4, or 7/4, 2 3/4, and 7 1/4. That's why I said 7, because I was thinking of the other 7. And then I'm gonna fold this way and fold this way.
And you were thinking of Harry Potter.
No.
9 3.
So then this piece here is going to glue onto this flap here, this last flap, okay? Okay?
Okay.
So I'm going to,
Okay. She must get off my seat.
so that I'm gonna put
Get off
it
my
about
seat.
right here. Okay? So that's gluing onto there. And then this will wrap around this way. But we don't want to glue this shut on here, okay? We don't want to glue this back to the back of this. We just want to glue this part to here. So we just want to put a little tiny dot right there. We want to go like that. So this part is gluing to this part. It is not gluing to the back of this card because that will not work, okay? Okay?
Bye.
Now, we'll let that dry. So while it's gluing here, we want to glue this part to the card, okay? We don't want to glue this to the card because this is the part that's moving, right? We just want to glue this flap to the card, right?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna put that all along. All right, so I just want to line this up where I like it. All right, and now that's pressed down, and before we test the mechanism, I just want to let that dry. All right, so why don't you guys wash your hands real quick, get the glue off your hands.
Josh.
All right, so this
Hello, Ichabod.
goes like that. Okay, so can you guys help me press this down and all right, so now do you guys want to test this out and see how it looks?
I would like to test it out, please.
I raised my hand
So,
first.
Seamus, why don't you do the honors?
Do, do, do.
Wow, isn't that cool?
Do, do.
What do you guys think?
Good. Now I do it.
All right, hold on. And push it back. All right, so the next thing we're going to put on here to decorate these is pictures. My hands still have kind of some glue on them, so I keep getting that. So it's pictures of you guys. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Yeah. We've got this part done. See, oh, up. You like that? I'm going to finish this part. I'll probably put this across here and just put something there. I'll figure it out. And we put the kids right here with the stamp that says the children were nestled all snug in their beds. Right? Mm-hmm. All right, so now we're going to decorate the front. And I'm going to use all the scraps from that we've used before. So I was thinking what we could do. Actually, we could use this thing here for this one. Yeah.
The children were nestled all snug.
We can put this like this. Hold on. Now, Do you see what I've done here with this strip of blue?
Mhm.
Look at that. What is that?
Snowflake.
But you see how I didn't finish it right here?
Yeah.
So what do you think I did? If you don't know, you can say, I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay, so what I did, I have a special snowflake punch right here. And since I've already started it, to continue it, you have to just line up these with the snowflakes on here. So let's see if I can do that. Let's line that up. Okay, so I found the ones there. Now I have to be very, very careful as I punch it down hard. All right. Oh, look at that. And look what it leaves behind. Little snowflakes. And I figured we could decorate some of the card with these little snowflakes too. So I'm going to finish up this one here. All right. So we have a strip here. I'm going to put this on this side like this. So I'm just kind of lining up how I want this card, the front of the card to look. So I kind of like that right there. I kind of want to do this here and this like this, and then this one on the top. What do you think of that? I kind of like the idea of doing something like this, okay? And then I will let Bridget do her snowflake stamp, like up in the corner here, maybe 1, 2, 3, something like that. I don't know if there's enough room for 3 of them. Let me see. So like 1, let's see, 1, 2. Don't know if there's going to be quite enough room, but we can stamp it down there. What do you think?
Cool.
Cool? All right. So what I'm doing here is writing Merry Christmas with the Elegant Writer pens on the brown piece of paper, and that's going on the first flap just as a, Merry Christmas. And we did have another card that we did, but obviously this video turned out to be way too long, so I'm actually going to post that video tomorrow. So yeah, you guys get an extra video this week, so that's pretty awesome. Yeah, and then on the last one, on the last pull-out thing, we just had a private message for our family member that this is going to. That's what I'm putting here. And here are the finished pieces. That's the front. And when you open it up, it says the children were all nestled snug in their beds. And you pull down the flap and it just automatically pulls them up. All right, thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you have a great holiday season. Later, creators. Bye.